Good afternoon, everybody. I shall try and make this as short and sweet as possible. So, Lobster Pictures, we are the leading time-lapse provider in the UK and Europe as well. We're the only time-lapse company with ISO accreditation. We've installed about 800 cameras globally to date. We're looking to do number 1,000 in the next month or so. And we also provide professional media production as well. We provide fully time-lapse films at the end of a development that we're capturing. And as you would imagine, we've got all the safety training that allows us to work on sites, offshore, and nuclear stations and all that sort of stuff as well. To give you a quick idea of the types of projects that we've done over the last few years, this was a big project for us. This was over about 5 years. We deployed about 30 cameras over that time. And a large part around Network Rail was using our footage to essentially engage with the public. There would be things happening on tracks or things happening with bridges, and we would be letting people know that that there would be delays in their journeys, and this just helped them engage with them using local media. Equally, we're capturing developments all the way through London. This is a particularly big one. This is a live demo on our website, so if you go onto this, you can see this camera live. This has got 4 different cameras capturing this particular development. And something that's particular around this is the project director for this essentially wanted to have stakeholders around the world to be able to view this time-lapse camera as we're capturing footage as well. But really what I'm here to talk to you about is what we did last year. So when we've been engaging with our clients, we know BIM's the future, etc., etc. But what we wanted to do is provide something incredibly simple around BIM. What we found was projects and people using BIM ended up being quite a small minority on projects. And what we wanted to do was provide that accessibility across the board. So we thought, what's the easiest way that we can integrate BIM? And that's what we've gone and done. So what we will do is that we will integrate BIM at the beginning of a project. We can integrate it with a static file or a dynamic file. So if you're updating your BIM models daily, we can go in there, take a download of that, and overlay it. And that's exactly what we do. So we overlay BIM, and there's 3 main benefits for that. Number 1 is pre-visualization. This is our Lobster Vision monitor. So every camera that we install, people have live access to Lobster Vision. So you can log in with the username and password, view your camera, you can view the past footage that we've captured. You can also press compare, and you can compare it, if we've installed it and integrated it, a BIM model as well, and then you can do an overlay. So that's a great way to pre-visualize what a project will look like going forwards. Secondly, instant comparison. And this is something that we know that has picked up a lot of traction over the last few months as we've been showing clients, is that you can cut to the truth instantly. You can show where you are as built, down to the last 10 minutes, and then you can show the BIM model where you should be. So the power of that is pretty good, and that stops spreadsheets and holding and doing funny things with photos. Last but not least, as I mentioned, is the accessibility as well. Anybody with the username and password can access the model. So whether it's a crane operator or whether it's a senior stakeholder, they can go in there, look at the BIM model and compare it with the as-built. Going forwards, Lobster Vision is a modular platform, so the things that we're doing, we've already developed a 360 camera system that we use. We're looking about deploying 360 internally in buildings as well, and capturing that and then overlaying that with BIM. We can show more than flat images, so we've already been demoing in navigable 4D models. And again, the principle behind this isn't a specialist piece of platform or software. This is something you pay for. A camera goes up, we do an integration, and we go for it for you. And that's it. That's how we want to use it. We see it maximizing stakeholder engagement around a particular project and help with the take-up of BIM. Thank you.